Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into the Blue Collar Psychiatrist. Today's topic is who's next? WHO apostrophe S, next, N-E-X-T. Now, what does that mean, who's next? Shouldn't we be focusing on the present? Yes and no. Let me give you a few examples. Suppose you have a job and you're unhappy at the job. The boss is abusive. The work is extremely difficult and there's no one there to be of assistance to you. The boss is always critical. You have to say to yourself, is this the right place for me? You have to weigh the good versus the not so good, the advantages and the disadvantages of staying or leaving. This is an ongoing process. You might decide that you don't want to put up with the guff from the boss anymore, but it would be foolhardy to simply walk out and say, I'm gone. How will you make a living? The wise thing to do, if you've made up your mind, is to think about where you might like to land, what kind of job, where, and then go for interviews. If you find that an interview is going well and it's the type of work you like to do, that might push you toward leaving your current job. So this idea of who's next means you're not focused solely on the immediate poor job that you're in now. You're looking past the now because you're dissatisfied with the now. And you know your boss is not going to change, so you have a decision to make. You might decide to talk it over with a few trusted people, but at the bottom line is this: you are going to have to make that decision. If you decide that you're going to leave, again, as I said, you need to have been interviewed, have gone on several interviews, and then make your decision. So who's next in that situation means what job is next? What job will satisfy me more than the job I'm in now? Sometimes we really don't know, but we know that we cannot tolerate the current situation. So the next thing that we have to talk about is other decisions. Suppose you are in a romantic relationship or a semi-romantic relationship, and your partner says, well, let's be friends. Let's be friends is not romantic. In fact, it's anti-romantic. It means I'm putting distance between you and me. You already know where you stand. But some people, and I've seen them, will continue to hang on, even when it's obvious that that person is not interested in you in the same way that you're interested in them. Your mind then has to go to who's next, because who is going to tolerate an unsatisfactory relationship? I guarantee if the other person's not interested, they're probably looking elsewhere also. So then it becomes a situation of looking out for yourself. You've got to look around as well. It's the same, it's very similar to a job. Now, if you can possibly work it out with this person, okay, but it doesn't sound like, when someone says to you, it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like it's going to be for you if they just say, let's be friends. That's friendship zone, that's out, that's no good, that's not what you want. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to go and look for those people. You have to find out the characteristics of the person you might want to meet, the look that you like in the other person, whatever it might be. But the idea here in this whole speech, this whole video is that you cannot stay in the present and complain about it. Who's next get you, in a sense, into a better frame of mind to think that there's a better situation out there somewhere for you. It's just that you have to go out and find it for yourself. Who's next can be one of the most profitable ideas that you can have in your mind, because now you're putting your energy into finding something better, someone better, instead of groveling to someone else or staying in a relationship that's no good for you. It gets you into motion when you think, who's next? It gets you into a better frame of mind. Now I'm looking for something else that hopefully will satisfy my requirements much more than the position I'm in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very, very important. Do not settle for the crumbs of life. Do not settle for the crumbs of life, because you will be miserable, and in the end you'll say, why didn't I do that? Why did I wait so long to get that, to look for another job? Why did I wait so long staying in a relationship that I did not want to be in? That's the best part of Who's Next. It gets you into another frame of mind to go after something that is hopefully better for you, but you have to research it very, very, very closely. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you to drink and drink abundantly from the fountain of life. See you next time.